Picture two screens side by side. On the left, a local ranking report. Green arrows, you're number one for plumber near me. Top 3 in the map pack. Everything your marketing person promised. Looks fantastic. Now on the right, your actual phone. And it's quiet. It's quieter than it was a year ago. Same rankings, fewer calls. And nobody can tell you why. And here's the thing nobody wants to say out loud. You didn't do anything wrong. Your profile didn't break. Your rankings didn't drop. Google changed the results page around you, and the report you're looking at literally can't see it. Hi, it's Adrian Newman from Numero Uno Web Solutions. And in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what changed in local search this year, why your rank tracker is basically lying to your face, and what to actually do about it so the phone starts ringing again. I'm going to show you the real data. It's not my opinion. So let's go. Okay, let me show you where this is all coming from because this matters. This isn't a hunch. One of the most respected local SEO firms in the world, Sterling Sky, pulled the data on this in 2026. They looked at 179 Google business profiles across 34 different law firms in the US, tracked over 2 years. And the pattern was dead clear. The calls coming straight from those Google business profiles kept dropping steadily, month after month. Now, here's the part that should make you sit up. The rankings on those profiles didn't drop. These were businesses ranking well the whole time. The profile was healthy, reviews were coming in, and the calls still went down. And here's the detail that cracks the whole thing open. In that same data, website clicks from the profiles didn't fall the same way. It was just the calls. So think about what that tells you. If your visibility had actually collapsed, well then everything would drop, calls and clicks together. But only the calls fell. That's not a visibility problem. That's Google quietly changing what buttons even show up on your listing, which is exactly what happened. So if you felt this in your own business, if your reports look fine, but your gut says something's off, you're not imagining it and you're not doing it wrong. The game changed underneath you. So let me show you the 3 things that actually changed. 3 shifts all happening at once, and that's why it feels so confusing. You already know the regular map pack. 3 businesses at the top with a call button, directions, the whole deal. Google's now rolling out an AI version of that. So instead of 3 businesses, it might show just 1 or 2. It writes you a little summary answer, and critically, it doesn't have a call button on it. Sterling Sky ran the numbers on these AI packs. The traditional 3 packs they tracked featured over 18,000 different businesses. The AI packs, under 6,000. That's about a third as many businesses getting showed up at all. Now, I want to be straight with you because I'm not here to scare you into a panic. Right now, these AI packs are mostly showing up on mobile, mostly in the US, and on roughly 7% of the searches that Sterling Sky tracked. So it's early and it's not everywhere yet. But up here in Canada, we almost always get the US stuff a little later. So this isn't the sky is falling, but there is a way that you can see coming from the beach. It's a big difference. Okay, second change, and this one's a little bit sneaky. Even on the normal map pack for a bunch of industries, Google has been quietly replacing the call button with an image. So instead of a big call button there, you get a photo. Yeah, it looks nicer, but you're going to get fewer phone calls. They did this to the handyman category. They did it to dentists a couple years back, and calls to those listings measurably dropped when it happened. It's a pattern. It's a prettier layout, but it leads to fewer direct calls. So your listings didn't move. The button just disappeared. And third, and this is the big one, Google is turning local into pay to play, and they're doing it pretty fast. At the start of 2025, ads inside the local pack showed up on about 1% of mobile searches Sterling Sky tracked. But by the end of the year, it was almost 22%. That's not a typo. 1% to 22% in a single year. And local services ads, those Google guaranteed listings, went from about 11% of the tracked searches to 31% in that same stretch. So stack it all up. Fewer businesses shown, call buttons disappearing, paid results eating the space that used to be free. And none of that shows up as a ranking drop. Your position's the same. There's just less room. There's fewer buttons and more competition for the clicks that are left. This is the part I really need you to get because it's why so many business owners feel gaslit right now. Your rank tracker checks one thing. For this search, what position am I in? And the honest answer is you're still number one. So the report's green and everybody's happy. But the rank tracker has no idea whether your listing still has a call button. It can't see that an AI pack pushed the normal results down, and it doesn't know an ad is now sitting on top of you. It measures your position on a page that's completely changed its shape. It's like being told that you've got the best seat in the theater while they quietly build a pillar in front of you. So here's the fix, and it's a mindset thing before it's a tactic. Stop staring at rankings as your scoreboard. Rankings are an input now. They're not the result. The scoreboard is the calls, the form fills, the direction requests, the book jobs, real action from real humans. It's the only number your marketing person shows you is your ranking. Well, that's a conversation you need to have with them. Ask them a simple question. How many calls and leads did this profile actually generate last month versus a year ago? And if they can't answer that, well, they're measuring the wrong thing. Okay, enough about the problem. Here's what's actually working right now. There are 4 moves and none of them require a huge budget. Get call tracking on your Google business profile and your website. It's cheap and it takes like an afternoon to do. Once you can see actual calls and leads month over month, you stop guessing and you start making decisions on reality. You can't fix what you refuse to measure. And I'll be honest with you, because that's the deal on this channel. Some of the answer here is actually paid. Local services ads, local ads still carry the call button that organic listings are losing. And Sterling Sky's own data showed businesses running those ads are getting better returns than before because the ads now have buttons and the placement the free listings gave up. Look, I'm not telling you to blow your budget on ads, but what I'm telling you is that the free lunch is shrinking and pretending it isn't is probably going to cost you. So my advice, test a small local service ads campaign and only pay when someone actually contacts you, and then watch your real call numbers. Then let the data decide. So for years, the whole local game was one Google business profile, and that was it. That era is closing. You want more than one door into your business. Your website doing real work, not just sitting there. Showing up in AI answers when people ask ChatGPT or Google's AI for a recommendation. Being active on a platform or two where your customers actually hang out. When one channel gets squeezed, the other keeps the phone alive. And then yes, the profile still matters a lot. When the space is tighter and fewer businesses get shown, the ones that get shown are the complete, active, review-rich profile. So this is the exact moment to make yours the strongest in your market. That's fresh photos, steady reviews, weekly posts, every field filled. And that still is how you earn one of those shrinking spots. Look, I made a whole video breaking down that profile system step by step, the complete 2026 version, and I'll point to it in a second because it pairs perfectly with everything I just said. Okay, so let's bring it home. If your rankings look great, but your phone got quiet, you're not crazy and you're not failing. Google reshaped the local results page. Fewer businesses shown, call buttons vanishing, ads moving in, and your ranking report can't see any of it. The businesses that win from here are the ones that stop worshiping rankings and start counting real leads that show up in more than one place and they keep their profile the strongest in the market so they earn one of those shrinking spots. None of this needs a big agency or a massive budget. It needs you to look at the right numbers and then adapt a little faster than your competitors who trust me, are still staring at a green rankings report wondering where everybody went. Look, if this cleared something up for you, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button because I break down exactly this kind of thing every week in plain English. And go watch my video on the complete Google business profile system next. That's that step by step for making your profile the one that still gets picked when the space gets tight. It's the perfect follow up for this. I'll see you over there.